Hello everyone, this is Susan and let's just plan. Today I'm working in the new Know Your Worth planner from the Happy Planner. And since this is the first time I've ever worked in a planner for my budgeting, right? I'm a budgeter. Every month I write down, my bills and all of that, but I've never organized it in this fashion. So this whole format in this planner, like the way the pages are set up, first of all, I'm not familiar with. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want it to look like and what I need it to look like. So today I'm going to take you on this journey with me. I will do my best to explain my thought process behind everything that I do. At this point, I'm going to look through my skinny washi because I want to cover that one thing, and I don't even remember. Let me see if I can find it. I have the planner in front of me, the TV/internet. I wanted to cover that, and I was just trying to find the washi that would fit it the best, and this ended up being it, and I thought it was pretty. I mean, it's a little busy, but I thought it was pretty, and I do enjoy color. So it ended up working out very, very well. In my next month, I will probably keep that there and just, maybe just keep it internet, and get rid of the TV part of it because I don't have a TV. So I haven't had a TV in years. So anyway, so I'm just going slow here. I am really trying to figure out what I want to do. What do I need, right? So I am going to try using these white stickers that and it was unsuccessful, right? I tried it on the first page and I was covering up stuff I didn't need to cover up. And then I tried it on the second page, and that second page I don't even end up using at all. It doesn't even make it into my planner because it's not something I need. So already I've taken out, a page from my budget spread. Now, this is where I actually make my first mistake. And the dates that I wrote down, I get paid twice a month, and the dates were fine. But, when you use the Signo Uniball pen, you really need to let it dry. Otherwise, it smudges. And that particular paper that I was writing on was a little bit glossy, so it really needed time to dry. And right here you're gonna see, oh yeah, I go ahead and I basically smudge those dates, and yeah, but that's okay. I'll figure out a way to fix it. I added the month there from a sticker sheet. I don't even know where it's from. It's not the Happy Planner, something with Project Life. And then so I wrote January, and then I wrote 2021 under it. And then I grabbed this. It says Bill Day. And I thought I was going to use that, but it just wasn't the right size because it didn't cover up both of the dates. So now I'm looking in my colorful boxes, and yeah, that right there was perfect. I didn't put it down perfectly, but it was the exact size that I needed, and it was perfect. It was perfect. I just needed to get it in the right spot. So now, I think, wow, I really like the way that looks. So going forward into the next months, I may automatically add that box at the top, of this page, because I really like it. I like that it pulls in some color to the top of the page like that. I am using quite a bit from the sticker book called Budget. It actually came with the planner and the expense sheets, the half inserts. I ordered it from HSN, so it all came as like a kit. And I did pull out some stickers already that you saw on the wax paper. But I'm not ready to use those quite yet. So what I'm trying to figure out is in the upper right to the page, that box that's up there next to where I just put the dates, I want to cover that up. So I'm trying to find a box that would cover it successfully. Unfortunately, I was not able to find anything in that particular budget book, but what do? You go to washi tape, because washi tape fixes all things. And I had this gorgeous pink washi with like this gold, the leaves going across it. I'm like, oh my gosh. So originally when I put this down here, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to cover it with a sticker. But it was so pretty that I left it as is. I never ever colored this washi because it was just so pretty. And I liked, again, the fact that it's bringing color to the top of the page. You're going to see here that I'm going to try to add the box. And you know what? I'm like, that washi is way prettier than that box. So, but then I decided not to use the box, and I started writing in the different parts to my normal budget that I always keep track of, right? So this section up here is for the mortgage. It says right now it says mortgage/rent, but I get rid of the word rent. So I have up there mortgage and additional principal and then balance before payment. Those are the things that I need to track as far as my mortgage goes. But I did find a home for that box, and it's down here. That section that I just made 401k was called, one moment please, it was called transportation. Yeah, no, I don't need a whole box for transportation. I don't. So there you saw me covering up the word rent. And yes, I have liquid whiteout. I know. I have it and I use it and it doesn't bother me. It takes a minute to dry. But I will be getting the whiteout. I don't know what you call it. Strip? I don't know what you call it. Eventually I'll get that. So over here, it talks about food, right? And every week, pretty much, I order food and I have it delivered to my house. And so I just put this Saturday dates on there, and there are 5 Saturdays in January. And what I'll do is in the column next to that says amount, and I'll put the amount in there as it happens. Next, I start working on the section underneath, and it says personal. And I probably could change that header, but I was okay with leaving it. And I added the few monthly bills there that I need to keep track of. So part of my thought process on working in this planner is not to change it up a lot, right? I don't want to feel like I need to change things up and then it ends up taking a lot of time. I just want to make it workable for me, right? I want to be able to open it and have all the information there that I need. I went ahead and added all of my utilities there. And I'm really happy with the way this is working so far, but I am still struggling just a little bit. So my next struggle is this. That section next to 401k, that is called entertainment. I don't really spend money on entertainment, so I did not need that section, but I'm gonna come back to that in a second. Up on top, I'm adding a little sticker. It says Bill Day. So I have that up there. I don't expect to have to write down my, what I make every pay for each pay period. I just need to know the dates of them, and then I'll document the actual amounts elsewhere. Yeah. So now I'm going to cover up that little section with one of those white stickers. It's a label sticker. It's not Avery. It's another brand, but I have a whole package of them. And I wrote crafts. So this is going to be my craft spending. And to be totally honest, I don't know if it's big enough. Isn't that sad? See, but that's going to make me be very aware of what I am spending on my crafts, and, planning is part of that. So yeah, I just wanted to add in a little bit of orange to kind of bring that orange line over to the word crafts, because obviously I got rid of it when I put that white label down there, and I'm happy with that. Now I'm looking through the colorful boxes again, and I'm going to pull that in down there. It is covering, let me tell you in a second, sorry. It is covering up the, sorry. I can't get to the page quick enough. It says medical on the bottom. And, if I have medical, fine, I'll put it there. But I ended up naming that box miscellaneous, and I don't even have anything to put in it right now, but I could see, if I have work done on the house or medical or anything different that I don't normally have would go under miscellaneous. And then above that, you'll see I wrote the name Madison. That's my granddaughter, and every pay period I have money go into an account for her. And then under other, on the bottom right, I wrote 3 quarterly bills that I have to track. So this is where I decide that I do not want that page on the right. I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at it, and it's supposed to be where you keep your debits and credits, and just, I don't know. I don't need that. I that's not how I do my budget. I probably shouldn't admit that to all of you. But what I tend to do, as long as I know what I'm making, from work and what's being deposited in my account, and then all of the bills, which I have written right there on the page, I'm adding that little sticker to, which that little sticker doesn't end up actually staying there. But as long as I have that information, I don't actually keep track of my balance. All I do is I look online, and I have an idea of what I've spent and what should be in there, and if I have enough. And that's terrible to admit on a video, but that's how I do it. And I've done it like that for years, and it just works for me. So I did pull out, like I mentioned before, all these little stickers, and I had put them on that paper. What is that called? Wax paper. I normally don't use wax paper, but for this spread I needed to, because again, I really had no idea what the heck I was doing. But I'm adding little circles here and there. Most of them stay where I put them. And here I am back to this page. I'm like, that's it. Why am I forcing myself to use that second page? I'm going to go to right to weekly expenses. And I'm really happy with this. So I cannot imagine going forward, I'm going to be using that second page that has the debits and the credit. I don't need it. I don't need it. But I do like this page with the weekly expenses. And what it has on it, it has groceries, eating out, shopping trip, gas, entertainment. Again, I'm not going to use entertainment. But for now, I just kind of leave it there, and I'm going to see how it goes during the month with how much space I need on this page, as well as, what I need to cover up. But I did have these stickers pulled out, and I want to use them. These are actually from the Happy Goals sticker book. And to me, goals and budgeting kind of go together. So I really liked, actually that silver one is actually from the budget sticker book, I think. But the other ones that mention goals, like this is the goals book. And there are so many amazing stickers that you can use here to encourage you for your budgeting. It's just, to me, it's just perfect. They go together. So I'm going to keep these all together. I'm going to have to do a video on how I'm organizing my different planners with the sticker books and what cover I'm using and that kind of thing. Now on the bottom, I did go ahead and cover up what was down there because it just did not pertain to me. And again, I don't mind, changing the page up a little bit as long as it's not, I don't want to go overboard. It was still wet, so I needed to wait a minute. And I really like this sticker from this gold book, and it says my why with a question mark. So I'm going to write in there, this is going to be kind of the kicking off point for the whole year of the budgeting for me. And it's important for me to remember my why. And a big part of my why is that I want to retire in 2.5 years. So that is my goal. I need to pay attention to my money and where it's going and what I'm doing with it. So that's the end of my 2-page spread for the budgeting for January 2021. Here's close-up pictures. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment. I would love to get back to you. Have a blessed week, everybody. Bye-bye.